Hello and welcome to unit number 2 for the Interpretive Planning for Historic Homes and Gardens course. Unit 2 is a really important one for any of the interpretive planning courses that we teach because it's the one where sort of the brains of the plan get determined. And by that, I mean, if you look at the model of interpretation that's on the Unit 2 document I send you, we need to figure out what's the main interpretive theme that we want interpretation to illustrate, and what are the objectives, the learning, behavioral, and emotional objectives that we want the interpretation for the entire site to accomplish. Now, the objectives might be also things to do with the house, the owner, the architecture, the history. And I've attached an interpretive plan for the Glen Burnie historic home and garden as a good example. It's a medium-sized property. We did the planning for the exterior, the interior, the gardens, and I think it's a good model for you to use. So, your exercise to get your interpretive plan started. Now, if you're working on an actual interpretive plan, that's fine. Or if you're going to do kind of an interpretive plan for a property that doesn't need one, but you're doing it for the exercise, that's fine too. So for the activity for the assignment is, first of all, let me know what the main interpretive theme is, and you might draft up several interpretive themes, and we can look at them and talk about them. And then in particular, write the objectives. Remember, objectives are measurable. We have learning, behavioral, and emotional objectives. So, for example, upon completing their visit to this historic home, the majority of people can describe 3 major historical events that occurred here. Now, what's going to happen in unit number 3 is where we do an inventory of all the places, both interior and exterior, where we're going to do interpretation. So if we have the objective that the majority of people can describe 3 important historical events that occurred here, what you have to do with unit number 3 is determine which objectives are going to be accomplished at which sites within the property. So that's how the objectives begin to work with the site inventory. And also to revalidate what the objectives are, because you can always add or edit or delete objectives. So that's what Unit 2 is about. After you've had a chance to look at it, and I would suggest you kind of thumb through the whole interpretive plan sample that I sent you. Then send me your ideas for themes and objectives, and we'll have a look. And if you want to chat, we can chat by Skype, or if you're in the U.S. or Canada, I can call you, and we can talk about it, and then get you moved on to unit number 3. So that's what this unit's about. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoy getting your interpretive plan started for historic homes and gardens. I'll talk to you later.